Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Rama 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 Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Jaya Guru Raya. Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Bhagavan Yogi Ramsuratkumar ki Jaya. Sarvam Yogi Ramsuratkumar Arpanamastu. As we usually feel that this is tremendous grace from our Bhagavan that we gather here in his powerful shrine to sing his powerful name for 1 hour. And in celebration of this grace, with deep gratitude, we have offered the Nama Sankirtan as Nama lotuses at his feet. Today is a very, very special day. The day the avatar of Ramakrishna took place. What an avatar. How much we can learn from his life and teachings, especially the parables and the stories. How simply he put all his experiences through stories, and most of them domestic, that we can easily understand. Even the most common man could easily understand and practice. I remember there was a time when I did not really understand the difference between Dvaita, Vishishtadvaita and Advaita. When I came upon this particular way of description by Sri Ramakrishna, he said that Anjaneya said that in Dvaita he was the servant and Sri Rama was his Lord. And when he felt like a son to his father, Sri Rama, it was Vishishtadvaita. And then Anjaneya went ahead to say, there is a state when I become Sri Rama. I become one with Sri Rama. And there is no difference at all between Rama and me. And this is Advaita. How simply put, how easily we could understand. And in a flash, I knew the meaning. This is the greatness of Sri Ramakrishna, a combination of simplicity and profundity. Now here are some of the things that I think that we have to learn, which is also the need of the hour. You see how he describes the Brahman and the personal God. How beautifully, simply put forth. Sri Ramakrishna says, when I think of the Supreme Being as inactive, neither creating nor preserving nor destroying, I call him Brahman. Brahman or Purusha, the impersonal God. When I think of him as active, creating, preserving and destroying, I call him Shakti, Maya, Prakriti, the personal God. But the distinction between them does not mean a difference. The personal and the impersonal are the same thing, like milk and its whiteness, the diamond and its luster, the snake and its wriggling motion. It's impossible to conceive of the one without the other. The Divine Mother and Brahman are one. And then there's another important point that he makes in a simple language, which is again the need of the hour, because we see so much enmity, so much fighting that's going on in this world, the violence, and especially in the name of religion, that your God and my God, and so much fighting and killing. Here he says, I have practiced all religions, Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, and I have also followed the paths of different Hindu sects. I have found that it is the same God toward whom all are directing their steps, though along different paths. You must try all beliefs and traverse all the different ways once. Wherever I look, I see men quarreling in the name of religion. Hindus, Mohammedans, Brahmos, Vaishnavas and the rest. But they never reflect that he who is called Krishna is also called Shiva and bears the name of the primal energy. He who is called Jesus is also Allah. The same Rama with 1,000 names. A lake has several ghats. At one, the Hindus take water in pitchers and call it Jal. At another ghat, the Muslims take water in leather bags and call it Pani. At a third, the Christians call it water. Can we imagine that it is not Jal but only Pani or water? How ridiculous! The substance is one under different names, and everyone is seeking the same substance. Only the climate, temperament, and the names create differences. Let each man follow his own path. If he sincerely and ardently wishes to know God, peace be unto him, he will surely realize the one. And here is another beautiful description of how he saw Mother Kali. He had the bhava of a child to Mother Kali, and he wanted to experiment. He had the pure scientific spirit. He wanted to know that Mother Kali, the image of Kali that he worshipped, was mere fabrication of his mind, or it's a truly living, huge presence. So we shall see. As the days passed, Ramakrishna's food intake and sleep gradually declined, and when not engaged in either worship or meditation, he was seen in a state of turmoil over whether he would get a vision of the mother at all. Seeing the evening sun, he would cry to the Divine Mother, "Ma, another day is gone, and still I have not seen you." Eventually, he would question, "Are you true, Mother? Or is it all a fabrication of my mind, a mere poetry without reality? If you do exist, why can't I see you?" Soon, his longing for her vision became extreme, and he was engaged in either worship or meditation for almost 24 hours of a day. Despaired and feeling an unbearable pain at the thought that he might never have her vision at all, one day, as he later recounted, "In my agony, I said to myself, what is the use of this life? Suddenly, my eyes fell on the sword that hangs in the temple. I decided to end my life with it, then and there. Like a madman, I ran to it and seized it. And then I had a marvelous vision of the mother and fell down unconscious." Sri Ramakrishna became overwhelmed and before fainting observed that to his spiritual sight, the houses, doors, temples and everything else around vanishing into an empty void, and in his words, "What I saw was a boundless, infinite, conscious sea of light. However far and in whatever direction I looked, I found a continuous succession of effulgent waves coming forward, raging and storming from all sides with great speed. Very soon they fell on me and made me sink to the unknown bottom. I panted, struggled, and fell unconscious. I did not know what happened then in the external world, how the day and the next day slipped away. But in my heart of hearts, there was flowing a current of intense bliss, never experienced before, and I had the immediate knowledge of the light that was my mother, Mother Kali. When Sri Ramakrishna regained consciousness, he was found uttering the word Ma, 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 repeatedly in an aching voice. Thoroughly convinced of Kali's existence, Sri Ramakrishna now lived at her abode all the time, and like a child disinclined to leave its mother, so was he disinclined to leave his divine mother Kali. Hovering in an ocean of bliss, he guided various seekers to Kali, realizing one cannot experience it anywhere but from her, from the Divine Mother herself. When asked why he called the deity a mother, he answered that it was because the child is most free with the mother, and she alone can cherish the child more than anyone else. People around him noted that he engaged in talks of spiritual matters only and never about any worldly issues. And while talking about Kali, the Divine Mother, he would simply cry and be elated. When someone else asked him once about Kali worship, he said, "I do not worship Kali made of clay and straw. My mother is the conscious principle. My mother is pure Satchidananda, existence, knowledge and bliss, bliss absolute. That which is infinite and deep is always dark-colored. The extensive sky is dark-colored, and so is the deep sea. My Kali is infinite, all-pervading, and consciousness itself." So he has said it all. Now we shall offer our today's prayer. Bhagwan, we beg you again and again, for that's all we can do, and we do it a million times, for your immediate divine intervention to bring forth a dharmic normalcy to today's world of violence and enmity. You are the cosmic controller. We beg you, Bhagwan, to bring in peace, unity, order, discipline, and harmony into the lives of people, so that people will live a dharmic life with remembrance of God. We also beg you, Bhagwan, to put an end to those violent wars which have gone on long enough now with their disastrous effects. Please bring in peace and harmony. And Bhagwan, we beg you a million times to bless the whole world, every country, so that there will be no thought of enmity, no thought of war at all in the minds of people. We also beg you to keep under control those sudden attacks of vicious diseases and violent furies of nature and those devastating accidents. And above all, we beg you to uproot all the negativities of the human mind which are responsible for the violence of today. Whichever country people belong to, whatever language they speak, whatever religion they have embraced, we see every one of them getting trapped into abject misery, some suffering or the other, agonized, and that without any help or protection. This is because of the law of karma. And this law of karma is nothing but the divine justice. This is precise, ruthless, and does not spare even avatars. But then, there is this causeless grace, avyaja karuna of God, which is above this law of karma. So let's all appeal to His compassion and generosity and pray that His grace should reach out to all those people all over the world who are in some deep misery for some reason or the other and are unable to come out of it. Bhagwan, please save them and lift them to a higher plane. We also pray to you to protect all those unselfish people who have been slogging for the welfare of the others from what? From unworthy, unhealthy criticisms and aspersion. We also pray to you to promote the economy of this country and its growth in varied fields of activity, right from science and technology to spirituality, so that India would reach that high status of the world teacher to conduct the whole world in the path of dharma. We also pray to you, Bhagwan, for ceaseless and joyful chanting of your powerful name and unbroken remembrance of your leelas and teachings, so that we are assimilated and turn it into our everyday life, so that we run it as an offering to you and not caught by the temptations of Maya. We also pray intensely for the ultimate state of being, the state of bliss and peace, the state of pure awareness of yours. But then we need to purify our minds. Right now, the minds are clouded by the latent tendencies of the past karmas and worldly desires. So what happens? There are sudden attacks of vicious fear, jealousy, vengeance, passion, and sorrow. And we pour out words of fire, fiery abuse, little realizing we are paving way for further births. We forget all the blessings that we have already received in life and compare ourselves with other people and catch hold of something that we think we lack and hold on to it until we fall into depression and lifelong medicine. But you have thundered the value of the divine name, that the divine name is like an atom bomb. It can destroy all your past karmas, especially the sins, and will prevent us from further sins. It will also destroy the vasanas, the residual latent tendencies of the past karmas, and purify the heart. We take refuge in your powerful name and seek your blessings for our early purification. Wherever we live in this world, and whatever work falls into our hand as our duty, we know it's all your work, for you alone exist, and there is nothing else, no one else. Bhagavan, please bless us to do the work in the spirit of seva, and that joyfully, without any unhealthy competition or jealousy, so that every action that we do will turn into Atma Shakti. Please bless us to practice acceptance of whatever life brings to us, be it a joy or sorrow, coming from you, by your sankalpa, by your will. It can only be a great blessing to us, though it is based upon our karmic account. If we begin to look upon every adversity as a definite blessing meant for our spiritual transformation, for our greater good, for our closer kinship with God, we would see how it is a blessing sooner or later, and what's more, every adversity will end up in higher wisdom purifying our heart. Otherwise, if you look upon every sorrow, every adversity as a punishment, then the lifeboat capsizes and we collapse. We begin to resent God and His grace, feeling terribly let down by Him, and begin to blame bitterly all the others for our own failures, little realizing we have invited every suffering of life by our past karmas. We beg you, Bhagavan, to bless us all to be grateful to you despite the challenges of life. We also seek your powerful blessings for all the species of the cosmos to be lifted to a higher plane. And finally, we who have been seeking only solutions endlessly for the problems of life, seek now dissolution of the root cause of the vicious cycle of births and deaths. And what is it? The utter selfishness of the ego I, the ahambhava. We beg you, Bhagavan, to uproot this ahambhava and promote Atma Bhavam so that we all be blessed with that immortal life, that eternal living in merger with you, or eternal servitude in surrender to you, you, that eternal supreme divinity. Jaya Yogi Ramsuratkumar.